welcome back to Awesome Possum Hobbies Games. I'm Chris, and I'm back with another Magic the Gathering opening. This time it is Edge of Eternities. This is the pre-release kit. This is pre-release weekend, so I went through and was able to purchase one of these at my local game store for $30. Right now, retail price is between $30 and $35. And what comes in it? Let's go ahead and find out. Let's open her up and check it out. Tabs are a little different. Find magic among the stars. So, Edge of Eternities, of course, is the spaced theme set, which has a couple new card types. Of course, the box itself has some punch outs and some artwork on the inside. I'm not going to go ahead and take that apart. I'm just going to put that right in my recycling. Let's go ahead and open up the box, see what's inside. Of course, get the spin down dice. You know, compared to all the rest of the spin down dice. If you can't see the symbol, there is, where's the 20? There we go. 20 is the Saturn-looking planet right there. And let's go ahead and see what's in the rest of it. The rest of it is, there is a pre-release, how to build a pre-release deck, 40 cards. Breaks it down to how many of each type of cards you should be playing, different casting costs, etc., etc. And of course, it talks about the different lands, different planets of Edge of Eternities. Nice little spacing card. And of course, you get promos and 6 booster packs to build your deck out of. Let's go ahead and look at the promo itself. My promo is, you've already seen it, is the Sacred Foundry. Sacred Foundry is a shockland, and let's see if we can zoom in here. Sacred Foundry foil. This is the promo. You can tell by, has a little stamp right here. And it is a land, counts as both a mountain and plains, so it taps to reduce both a red and a white. And as long as this land enters, you may pay 2 life. If you don't, it enters into play tapped. Onto the 6 magic packs. I'm just going to stop on the rares and mythics. Rares and mythics are pretty much the only things that have value in this set, as far as I know. Still too early to tell if any of the uncommons are going to jump out and be having any significant value. And rare is the Serema. For 2 white and 1 generic, it is one of the new card types, legendary artifact Spacecraft. When this card enters, search your library for a legendary creature card, reveal it, and put it into your hand, and then shuffle. This counts as a station, so tap another creature you control, put a charge counter on it equal to to its power onto the Spacecraft. Stations only as a sorcery. It's an artifact creature at 7+ station counters. So once it has 7+, it is a 5/5 flying with other tap legendary creatures you control have indestructible. Nice. Gene Pollinator. And of course, some of my favorite lands in the entire game right now are these full art lands. Not all of the lands in the set are full art, but you know, sometimes you're going to see it. Like this is an island. And a lander token. On to pack number 2. Pack number 2. I haven't really looked at this set much. It is an interesting set from what I have seen. Nice little hit here. Invendo Waking Haven. It's a land planet. This land enters taps for 2 green. It's a station, and so just like the other one, if you have 12+ counters on it, has an extra ability of pay a green, tap, and add a green mana for each creature you control. Nice. Second rare of the pack, the Eternity Elevator. For 5 generic mana, it's a legendary artifact Spacecraft. Taps reduce 3 colorless, and it's a station. If it has 20+ counters on it, tap to add X mana of any one color, where X is the number of counters on the Eternity Elevator. And regular land and a lander token. On to pack number 3. So far, great box. Got 2 of the cards I wanted out of the set, which is, it's always nice to see getting the cards you want versus the junk that's in the set, which there's quite a bit of junk in this set. Starwinder. 2 blue, 5 generic for a creature Leviathan. This is 7/7. When a creature you control deals combat damage to a player, you may draw that many cards. And of course, it has Warp. What's the new ability of Warp do? You may cast this card from your hand for its Warp cost. Exile this creature at the beginning of your next end step, and then you may cast it from exile on a later turn. Banishing Light, nice little artwork for Banishing Light, reprint. Another island full art, which I'm always going to be happy about that one. On to pack number 4. Pack number 4. And the rare from the pack, Nidrine Synthesis Amalgam. For a white, a green, and X generic mana, it's a 0/1 legendary artifact creature construct, has trample, and when it enters with a number of +1/+1 counters on it equal to the amount of mana you spent. So if you didn't pay X, if you paid just 2, it comes into play with 2 +1/+1 counters on it. Whenever you attack with, you may remove a +1/+1 counter from each of 2 creatures you control. If you do, draw a card and create a 2/2 colorless robot artifact creature token. And regular island and lander. Pack number 5. So far, no mythics, but you know, there's always time to get them since there's 2 packs left. Here we go. A Corgi, Space Corgi. And the rare Memorial Vault for a red and 3 generic for an artifact. Tap, sacrifice another artifact, exile the top X cards of your library where X is 1 plus the mana value of the sacrifice artifact. You may play those cards this turn. On to the last pack, pack number 6. So far, nothing super expensive. Maybe that land. We'll see. And the rare of the pack is one more. Thrumming Hive Pool. That's not a bad hit for this. I think I got my money's worth. Thrumming Hive Pool is 6 generic mana. It's an artifact. Affinity for Sliver, so this spell costs 1 generic less to cast for each sliver you control. Slivers you control have double strike and haste. At the beginning of your upkeep, create 2 1/1 colorless sliver creature tokens. Nice. Second rare of the pack, it is a foil rare. Extinguisher Battleship for 8 generic mana. It's an artifact, Spacecraft, and when the Spacecraft enters, destroy target non-creature permanent. Then this Spacecraft deals 4 damage to each creature. Has a station, so if you do pay 5, if you tap 5 creatures, or power of 5 creatures, I'm sorry, it will get 5 tokens, and then it will get flying and trample, become a 10/10. Woo, biggie. Regular island and a lander. Not a bad little pack. I like it. I like it a lot. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Until next time, I hope you have a fantastic pre-release weekend, and until next time, keep it rolling. And thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please take the time to like the video and subscribe if you'd like to stay updated. Have a great day and keep them rolling.